Today is the 52nd day of the practice of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and I have chosen the 20th shloka today of the 5th adhyay. Let me read it out for you. Na praharshet priyam prapya, no dvijet prapya cha priyam, sthira buddhir sammudho, brahmavid brahmani sthita. He who, with firm intellect and free from doubt, rejoices not on obtaining what is pleasant and does not feel perturbed on meeting with the unpleasant, that knower of Brahma lives eternally in identity with Brahma. So, a beautiful verse telling us more about our goal and our purpose of living this life. We are all born here with our own individual unfulfilled desires, with our own individual karmas. We have also our own individual goals, which are different for each one. But all of us have one thing in common, and that one thing in common is our highest goal in life as a human being, and that is to attain moksha or yoga or union with Brahma, with Paramatma. And we may be aware of this goal that we have, or we may not be aware. And even if we are not aware, that is the purpose for which we are born as humans. So now, how do we prepare ourselves for this highest goal in life? So here are 5 indications that Bhagwan has given in this very shloka, and let's see how we can use those 5 actions, those 5 action steps to qualify for moksha. As you can see in the shlok, the very first one is that we need to have a firm intellect. That means our buddhi needs to have nishtha of our goal. We all have concepts in our intellect that are firmly established. Like there is absolutely no doubt in our mind that I am a man or I am a woman, I am an Indian or an American, that I'm a mother, father, daughter, son, teacher, politician, whatever. We have this nishtha clearly in our mind. We don't need to be reminded. We don't need to do any sadhana to remember this or to believe it firmly. But to attain moksha, we need to have this concept very clearly and firmly established in our mind that Brahma is the only Satya and this Jagat is Mithya. Now, how are we going to get this concept firmly established in our intellect? Of course, the Shastras tell us through Shravan, Manan, Nididhyasan. Shravan means to continuously hear this truth told to you in different ways constantly. Then contemplate on that and then apply it in our meditation. So the first quality that we need to develop is to have a firm intellect, but a nishtha in Brahma Satya, Jagat Mithya. The second condition that Bhagwan is mentioning in this shloka is that we need to be free of doubt. So when we study Vedanta, as we are studying every day, when we study Bhagavad Gita, when we study any spiritual text, we appreciate its teachings and we are like in awe of all the learnings that we get from there. But sometimes there are some teachings which are uncomfortable. Sometimes there are some teachings which don't suit us, or we are not ready to hear them, or they're too difficult to understand. Then what happens in our mind? One doubt comes about that teaching. And doubt is called sanshay until it is cleared. And sanshay is such a emotion, you can call it, in our mind, such a state of mind that it is like rust. It corrodes all the other teachings that you have not had a problem with in your mind. So what is the way to be free of doubt? The way to be free of doubt is to ask questions. If you feel that there is some teaching that is not sounding so good, not comfortable, too difficult, then ask your guru to clarify that, and keep asking till your buddhi becomes free of doubt and is clear about the concept. In Sanatan Dharma, there is a freedom for the Shishya to ask as many questions as they want, and the guru is bound to reply. So take advantage of that freedom and clear doubts from your mind. The third condition given here by Bhagwan is that a man of wisdom does not rejoice on obtaining what is pleasant. Now we all feel happy, don't we, when we get something that we like, something that we want, whether it's an object or a person or a situation or an experience. We also feel very happy when we get in our favor an argument that we are having. If we win an argument with someone, we also feel very happy about it, right? It's considered a victory of sorts, and we, as Bhagwan calls it, we rejoice. We celebrate our win. So whenever you feel really happy getting something, whether it's an object or whether it's an argument or whatever it is, here is something you need to do, what a man of perfection would do. A man of perfection would say, introspect. What exactly within me is feeling so happy? Why? What is that thing within me that is rejoicing at winning this object or winning this argument or getting my way in whatever it is? And if you check that, you will find that it is your ahankar, your sense of I, which is feeling that they have won. So the sadhana is pause, check this. Every time you feel like, wow, I won, check what is feeling so happy at getting what is pleasant. And then, of course, the next question would be, am I that ahankar that is feeling happy? Do I need to be rejoicing at this? These are all questions you ask yourself to come to that eventual understanding. Aham Brahmasmi, I am not ahankar. All right. The fourth action that Bhagwan is giving is the opposite of the third one. You do not feel perturbed on meeting with the unpleasant. So normally we feel rejoiced when we get what we want, and we get perturbed or disturbed when we don't get what we want, or we get something that is unpleasant, something that we don't want. The thing is that if we always look for a win in every situation, and in a particular situation we don't win, then obviously we are going to feel perturbed. Obviously we are going to be disturbed, because no one likes an adverse result. We are all working for a pleasant result. So in such a situation where you are not getting what you want, I can offer you 3 sadhanas. First one, have faith in the higher power, of course, that something better is waiting for you. this unpleasant result which I'm getting now is not in my highest interest, is not meant for me, and something better may be waiting for me to come. So have that faith. Faith is important. Then, second, tell yourself, this too shall pass. This unpleasant situation, this disturbance, this too shall pass. And most important, the third step after that, when you say this too shall pass, actually let go of that situation. Don't keep holding on to it. Don't make kathas out of it. Don't write theses out of it. Just let it go and be free. We are not free because we are holding on to all our unpleasant memories, situations, and results. So say this too shall pass, and then let it pass, let go. And of course, the fifth one, Bhagwan says, knower of Brahma. That means that is our eventual goal, to be a knower of Brahma, to be that person. So that is our goal. We want to know what is the origin of this world. We want to know what is my origin, from where have I come? And we want to know where am I going? What is my final destination? That is something that perturbs most people. When I die, where will I go? What is going to be my final destination? But when you know Brahma, then all these questions get answered automatically. And what does it mean to know Brahma? To have a direct experience, a paroksha anubhuti of your true identity. And of course, for that, there is the same sadhana, Shravan, Manan, Nididhyasan. You are studying. You are hearing all these teachings. You are probably taking down notes. But what are you doing with those notes? What are you doing with all these teachings? So when you come across a difficult situation in your life, open up your textbook, open up your notebook, and start implementing those teachings. Don't just become helpless, because you are not helpless. You have got every single sadhana, every single teaching to help you overcome any situation in life, any. And I say that any, emphatically. So apply your teaching. That is how you will be a knower of Brahma. More on all these shlokas tomorrow.